This week, Garen and Ellie find and install a window for their van conversion, the family takes a trip to a date farm, and Shae takes flight, or rather, lack thereof. Ranch date farm here in California, I believe that it's in, right?
Yeah, border of Nevada.
Border of Nevada there. Bryson is actually in the midst of trying to grow some dates, so we're looking forward to maybe gleaning some information and knowledge off of them. Plus, it's just kind of a fun little day out where we're going to take you along with us. We've got my Uncle Todd and his fiancée Sandy with us, and Perry, and then Grandma as well. So we got the whole crew.
Wait, I'm here too.
Oh, and Dad.
Oh, yeah.
They also have milkshakes there. At the China Ranch Date Farm, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's why I'm here.
Perry comes for the food.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, another dirt road.
This is nothing kind of a dirt road.
Yeah, this is a nice road. Now we're going to go to a one-lane road. Hold on to your one lane.
Oh, look at this. Oh, you gonna make it? Look at this, guys. They had to carve this rock for us to get through it.
Look at the little cavey thing.
Isn't this weird how they got this fenced off so you don't go inside that cave? Doesn't that make it tempting? Guys, we have something we're gonna do on the way out.
It's an interesting rock. It's like a shale.
Oh, look at this. There's the oasis.
See the oasis down there, the green down there.
Can you imagine, guys? You'd be driving and all of a sudden you come into that, you know?
That would be the coolest thing ever. You'd be like, this is where I'm staying.
Yeah, in the ranch, right, y'all?
Really pretty.
It's a date at Little dip bombs.
They're younger ones.
We got a window to put in the side of the van that's kind of the blank spot of the van. We know we're gonna have some sort of countertop underneath it, so it'll be kind of cool to have that window. We just got one offline, came in the mail the other day, so I think it's time to crack this puppy open. See if this thing's broken.
Oh, that'd be a bummer, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'll be. Comes with its own mounting screws.
Ooh.
That's nice, huh?
Oh, that is really nice.
Looks like it's gonna match the other windows pretty good. It's real small.
That's perfect though, huh? Because
Yeah.
you don't want to use up too much of the wall space.
Yep, I think that is gonna work good. Should go something around here. And you know what? We can use this as our template. This is the outside diameter of the inside of this.
Perfect.
We're gonna pull the van out, see what it looks like on the outside of the van, just in case the inside positioning looks really stupid on the outside.
You can always trim around the inside and fix that, but the outside's gotta be pretty flush and nice.
Power right there.
So this is where the window's going. Oh, how's it look?
That actually looks really good. I think anywhere in there, if you go up a little bit, yeah, I think that's about where it'll set. Yeah, well, let's see, where's that center rib at on the inside? Yeah, if we just center it, that'll look really good. Look like it was supposed to be there.
That's the idea.
Perfect. Let's back her up and start cutting, I guess.
Are you working on a helicopter crash?
It was actually a two-seater private plane. It's more like what was left, and tow truck died.
So we were driving through the date farm and they have like this road you can drive down and they have all these signs and they all look like palm trees, but apparently there are a lot of different kinds and different dates.
That's how it started. They ordered them from a catalog. Seeds.
Oh, wow. Really? Oh, that's amazing.
Perry also had a palm tree trimming business for years, and so he was offering all kinds of great info.
It was amazing.
Just know they go really slow, you know, it takes a while. But once they do, then it's great. And the older, the better the dates are too, right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's almost like wine. When we were here last time, they put white sacks around every one of them to keep the bugs off.
Yeah.
But they've already harvested them, it looks like.
Okay, so these are the yellow ones. I thought the yellow ones are supposed to be the best.
They are.
The yellow?
Yeah.
Are they sweeter?
Yeah, I think they're sweeter.
I think they are, yeah.
Here's one. Mom, here's one from Iraq.
Oh.
There's a different type of date palm now coming up, too.
Egypt. This one here.
They really look the same, right?
They do.
After they get so heavy, they literally fall out of the tree and they hang like way low.
From Algeria.
There's a coyote in there.
Oh, where?
Look at
Oh,
that.
look.
Say coyote, Todd.
I wonder if he's munching on the dates.
I know.
Oh, maybe.
That doesn't look like Bailey, guys. Look at the tail too, and the way it walks, that little trot thing like that. By the way, one of these date palms, I was gonna trim up above, you know, and it poked me. The end of they have a little poison in it, and I actually got an infection, and it kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until finally I went to the doctor. Actually, I didn't even realize it came from that, and that's what it was. I won't tell you where I got poked.
Is that the official name, Pokies?
Yes. Well, that's a scientific name.
That's a good one.
It's out of control.
Oh, here's the mail order ones, Mom. The original trees. These were planted from seeds from a mail order catalog in 1920.
If you think you're gonna get a date here, don't get too excited. You're probably gonna still leave single.
Thanks.
Is that what you thought this was the first time you came?
And they were going, aren't they beautiful? And I'm going,
I was actually.
I would love to do a taste test.
They make date shakes.
Yes, you can take your date on a shake with a date shake.
Apparently, they taste amazing. The date shakes. They were delicious.
Yeah.
Really good.
Wow, it's super good.
No, you wouldn't really think dates are sweet. How would you describe the texture of this, Dad?
There's little chunks of date.
It's not smooth. It tastes like dates.
Sweet. Very swell.
I went on a journey to find this plane after I received a text from a friend of mine that it had made an emergency landing. I'm not entirely sure on the story of what happened, but I do know that everyone safely walked away. I was taking pictures and just being a goofball when the guys who were hired to tow it showed up. Being as curious as I am, I asked if I could stick around to kind of see their process. Also, I asked if I could film them.
What's your name?
Reed.
Reed?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Sam.
So how long have you been doing this?
my whole life.
These two guys were almost comical in the way that they interacted.
Are you two related?
He's my brother-in-law.
I wish you would have rolled that out like we were brothers.
A wrench was lost.
Did you take my wrench? Did I?
Yeah, my rescue wrench.
Negative.
I think I'm losing my mind.
Little one?
That was a big 3/4.
Just hearing them go back and forth was so funny to me.
You got some more lights, like truck lights I can set up? Boom. Where are you using it?
I don't know.
And they found it in the weirdest place. Part of the wing that they were disassembling had a hole in it.
What's up with the wing?
Where?
You need it? Yeah.
The wrench had been left up in this little cubby hole. I'm actually very surprised that they found it at all.
He's got a lot of kids that negates his early abilities. And I have no kids, so no responsibility for work.
I know.
You should get some. More organized than me.
Man, I wish I had a better way of holding this. Trace it.
You want me to hold it?
Yeah, maybe if you could hold the bottom of it. Alright. That is wrong. This is very wrong. This line here is off, not accurate enough for us, so I'm gonna cut out the center rib. And then I think I'll be able to lay the window on a little flatter and hopefully get a better mark. Okay, so
Got that center rib cut off.
does that look right?
So, there we go.
Hey, windows installed.
We just put some screen on there and we'll be good. Keep the mosquitoes out.
Yeah, man. Airflow. Well, I wonder how close that is. 5 inches. Oh, wow, that is good. I get it. Should we see the fits?
Yeah.
Alright.
This is it.
It's got these little rubber guides almost.
Is it itching to be popped in or is it tight?
I don't know. Let me come see what it looks like from out there.
See the rubber?
Yeah. Does it just need to push in or? You want to hold it so fast? I'm going to grab a screwdriver.
Just needs a little persuasion.
I think so. I think we just need to press in. I guess I can cut them out a little more. So I think it's just that one.
So we decided to take this hike. It looked short.
I wasn't in hiking shape, but I decided to go anyway.
We actually were after this waterfall.
Kind of ranch trail.
It's 1.5 miles in and 2 miles back.
No.
Perfect. I love it.
I said it's water area. It's kind of cool in this little area.
Now we can go. We found water already.
We found water.
Yeah.
We can go now.
We can head back now. No,
Can we go swimming?
there's a waterfall. It's a 1.5 mile hike.
I don't know if we're gonna make it. Well, the rest of the family's kind of waiting behind, but it does look awful fun.
This little oasis is cool, and if there was some game in here, you know, you could survive pretty good.
It was really actually kind of interesting. We were hiking and there were these cars that were on the side. But you didn't think there'd be a car out there in the middle of the desert, but there were a couple of them. If you ran it, there was nothing really left of them, but
they were old.
General frame.
You guys out there just having a lot of fun with them.
It was fun.
Does anyone know where we're at? Man, this car seems really open.
I feel like it had not moved. That mountain just seems this.
Maybe it was parking for the China Ranch and someone just left their cars there.
Yeah, they were waiting a long time to get their paycheck.
Yeah. Someone forgot to pay the check. Sorry, you're not gonna get your keys back.
They call it a ribbon of green. To your left is Willow Creek, perhaps the most important tributary of the Armagosa River, an unfortunate ribbon of green in one of the most arid places in the world. Fed by perennially flowing sweetwater springs, this harsh environment harbors a remarkable abundance of life, including 50 endemic species found only along the Armagosa's life-giving waters. There's an Armagosa vole, an Armagosa pupfish.
Here's some Armagosa scat right there. Endangered.
The scat is endangered?
Hey, which way do we go now? Well, we want to see the waterfall.
To the right, let's go guys, we gotta see it now.
We have to go see the waterfall, you know, don't we?
Definitely.
It was very interesting to me because when I first got there was this question in my mind that was like, how are they going to do this? This plane is just too big. They just took the wings right off the body.
This is impressive. You gonna start stacking?
Watch him stack this. This is the beauty in what he does.
One wing short of a full load.
I know they were working, but I felt a little embarrassed. So many of my jokes kind of fell flat.
I just put it in neutral and I'll steer, you can push it.
Looking back at the footage, I was just cringing at some of the things that I said that was met with silence.
Is this the definition of a flightless bird? Look at a building there, bro.
Looks like some sort of building, yeah.
Looks awesome.
We found a cool structure, the remnants of a stone building, and it had
really cool.
It was cool. The floors were still there, and it had this little cutaway into the bank, which is probably a cold storage of some sort. I think it's a root cellar back here too.
Hello, stranger.
Hello, strangers.
We come from Nadyayayo Hill.
How was your hike?
We are in need of water and stables for the horses. Thank you.
The structure of the building was cool too. I mean, you could see how they had everything all set. The one wall had fallen out, but you could see how they had the roof set up and had windows in it and doors. It was really cool structurally. For the China ranch business, I think is what they used that building for. As inscribed in the former keystone, this cabin was likely built in 1903. Very little is known about the structure, but historic resources believe it to have been an essay or a paymaster's office for the local mines, a general store, or even a saloon. A Chinese man came to this canyon.
He developed the spring in this canyon and converted the land into a farm, selling his produce to settlers and guests. It would be later known as the Chinaman's Ranch. Today, the China Ranch Date Farm has retained the name in honor of this homesteader.
So cool. All right, let's find this waterfall.
Waterfall or bust? You can bust.
Around. We're going back.
I think we're getting close.
I'm gonna cut some 3/4 inch pieces to put in between the window flange, I guess, and then the side of the van. There's a gap on how the window attaches. It's meant to go in like a 1 inch to 3/4 inch wall, and ours, of course, is a 16 inch thick van metal. Right here, that'll be perfect.
All right.
Look good. Perfect.
You never know when water fills the van.
Yeah, exactly. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I thought we were gonna go for a major explosion there. Yep, I'm using aquarium silicone because I don't have any other types.
That works, huh?
I think so. I mean, it's a little pricey because it's, you know, non-toxic and all this stuff, but it's gonna work good. Ain't no better way to seal water than literally water sealing silicone.
I would agree. All ready for install.
Make sure we got it the right way that we want it. I don't think it matters on this one, up and down. Main thing is get the slider where we want. I think we want it on this side so that the window opens.
Yeah, I would agree.
The water right down here.
How cool is that?
I bet you it's right back.
Oh yeah.
I know everyone's. That's amazing. I can just go right over a mountain and boop, water.
Oh, here's the cool thing.
I don't know how we hiked through this.
I thought we might have found the waterfall. We're kind of excited because we're there.
We keep thinking we're getting closer and closer.
Look, it looks like it might be a waterfall.
Then we go over this little hill and it's like, oh, hey, water.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
And then not having water made me thirsty, which made me think it's getting hot.
It was very hot out there.
Yeah, I don't think this goes any further, guys.
I think this is the waterfall. This is a desert waterfall right here.
Walk over this. You walk over this. You go up here. Oh, only walk on the stones.
You see anything?
No.
Okay. You gonna go in? You gonna get your clothes all wet?
Well, I was just gonna go up to my knees.
It'd be miserable.
Yeah, you don't want to drive home with wet clothes.
You guys have no sense of adventure. Mom's over there making it happen.
My hat I just got.
Oh, you gotta see Mom's hat. Go, huh?
All right, guys, we gotta get back. We got people. We had to make it.
It was just a little creek. Well, water was falling.
It was going downstream, so does that count as waterfall? But yeah, no, we did find water and there were actual fish in there.
Yeah.
Shocking enough.
Yeah. We didn't bring a fishing pole. They're a little small. Maybe at one time there's a lot of water there.
That's true.
Yeah.
It was a big river.
Well, we made it to water. It's flowing. So does that count as a waterfall?
It must be. I don't know where else it could be.
That cut of the mountain there looks like it might have been a waterfall.
It really does.
Right into here.
Yeah, all this I bet you was water at one time.
You know what I like about this hat? It's got a fish on it I can't kill.
We're so close to the end. We're back where we were, where the shade is. It's right there.
So close.
We're gonna make it.
Yeah, we can taste it.
It's your feel the weather change.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Middle of the day, like the worst time to hike, that's the time we were hiking.
Yes, we didn't see anybody else on the hike.
Looks like Mom and Dad found some shade. We're almost there, Bree. Well, Bree, how does this make you feel?
Very good.
This plane is going to be taken to a salvage yard to be used for parts, and I think insurance is going to cover everything and nobody was hurt, so you really couldn't have asked for a better outcome.
You guys okay?
They know what they're doing, I think.
Come on this side. Wanna come right now? Don't. What are you doing? Get in there, bro. Come over. This thing was the break.
What's the craziest adventure he's taken you on?
Probably about the one up on World War II bomber. I've driven up to Montana with you, and it was like, what, 13 degrees outside. We disassembled that plane. It was cold.
She's almost ready to be sent on her way. Did good. You didn't kill nobody. Hey, thank you guys so much for letting me film you. And I also have a little souvenir, and here it is. I want to do something artsy with it, so I was thinking maybe the straps of a backpack. That is a jankier than jank project for the future. That was upside down. If you have any other ideas on how I can use this, please let me know. I would love to hear about it.
How does that feel? Look.
That looks good.
Loosen it.
Oh wow, that looks so good. Doesn't it?
I think so.
You get like opened up in here.
Yeah.
Does it feel so closed in? It looks really cool from the outside too. Off-roady.
Yeah, it does.
Cool. Ooh, that is smooth. It's got the child safety lock for Azalea. and Ellie because she came.
The window went in really smoothly.
I was surprised. I thought it was gonna be harder.
Yeah, me too. It's kind of just right in. It was really nice. Now that that's in, we'll get working on the walls next week and get the pallet boards up. And I think that when that wall is finished, it's really gonna start kind of seeing the vision of the van.
So we picked up some dates from that date farm that we just visited. I have the stack over here of all of the wonderful dates that we picked up, and we're gonna do a quick little taste test. We got the family with us here, and we got a date with a date.
The family gathers for a taste test of all the different types of dates.
It was exciting.
It was. I mean, you're just kind of like, ooh, you know. And
They're all growing on the China Ranch. Do you guys want to come around here and give these a taste? Let's start with the medjool. Who wants to go first? We got some toothpicks.
We have a seed.
Well,
Sugary.
good.
It's sweet.
It is sweet.
A sweet one.
That's like the first time I've ever eaten a date.
The next one here is the Diligent Nor.
We could have came up with easier names, like Bill, Fred.
Date 1, date 2.
oh, that's a different flavor.
So that has a different taste, huh?
It does. I like the first one the
interesting.
best. So I mean, just 'cause it's a little sweeter.
So the next one we have here is the China Ranch Hybrid.
That's the one that's from China Ranch. This looks like their main one though, doesn't it?
It reminds me of that movie, the Indiana Jones movie, Bowl of Dates. And the one guy was reaching in and he stopped him because they saw the monkey had fallen over dead because they were poisoned.
Wow.
Tastes like caramel.
Yeah.
So nice.
I still like that first one the best.
It's really got a sweet
The
taste.
medjool has not been dethroned just yet. That's a good one though.
Yeah.
This one's second best.
It is good.
Each one of them tasted different.
Yeah, they did. I thought they tasted really good.
They were good.
And
They were
the
really good.
China Ranch hybrid one literally tasted like caramel.
It was very caramely.
Amazing.
We have the Cad Drawy dates.
Can I draw you dates?
Right.
I nailed all those names.
Oh, you use your fingers. That's okay. I don't want it. This one tastes like bubble gum with caramel in it.
Yeah. It's got a lot of flavor to it.
We got the Black Beauty, which is the easiest so far, I think to say.
Look at that.
Here you go. Tastes like a date.
Yeah, it tastes like a
This is the way they're supposed to taste.
Well, let's go around the table and see who liked what, shall we? Dad, what was your favorite?
Actually, I'd go with the China hybrid.
Oh, this is the
I
medjool.
think that's my favorite. but
Yeah,
then
that's
I
kind of where I'm at too.
It's the very first one we had.
We got the
like the
medjool.
first one too.
that one
Okay.
best, yeah.
You only
You
did
had the one. Did you like that the best?
I would agree. These two were definitely up there.
Kind of like this is more like Pepsi and that's more like Coke, I think.
The medjool is named appropriately because it gets the crown jewel for the winner.
I'd already planted a few palm trees before we went to the date farm. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to go, to kind of learn about them a little bit. I suddenly realized I'm planting something that I never tasted before. So it really was a good opportunity to go there and taste them, and it got me more excited for growing more dates now.
Thank you so much for taking us on a date. This is great.
Thanks, guys.
All right, that's awesome.
That was
Thank
fun.
It was a great trip.
Well, that wraps up this week. The t-shirt design of the week is an all-new design. It is just plain awesome. If you'd like to get this on a t-shirt, sweatshirt, hoodie, handbag, all kinds of other products that we have over on our shop, the link will be down in the description. Just plain awesome, in dedication of those two really neat airplane tow truck drivers. Thanks for being a part of our family, and we look forward to hanging out with you on Monday for another podcast. Bye!
Thank you.
We are off to China Ranch. China?
China, we're gonna drive there. If something happens, just go without me.
Was it worth a buck?
Oh gosh, yeah.
Our family moved from the city to the country. Thanks for taking part in our adventure. We have new videos every Friday evening. If you would like to help us out, you can like this video, share it, subscribe, or support us on Patreon. See the links in the description.
We're outside, and all of a sudden this 747 comes in, disguised as a bug. It was a huge black bug. We're not like scared of big black bugs, but it was like really aggressive.
Aggressive as in landing on you and biting you.
Yeah, biting through your shirt.
We were starting towards Ike, and someone goes, "Oh, there's so many bugs that we couldn't do it." We're like, oh, that's weird, you know. We start hiking, we're like, oh, the bugs aren't that bad. Until suddenly they just were. It was really weird.
That's the horsefly.
The horsefly things.
Yeah.
Then there were the little minions, little TIE fighters that went along with
TIE fighters.
And they were small.
When you're walking forward, we could actually see them swarming around your legs, the person in front of you.
Whoa, keep walking.